Yay!
Okay, good.
Welcome to the YouTube viewers, of which we have 0 right now. But we're live on YouTube, which is kind of the point. And I'm just going to post the YouTube link on PotentialCast so people can participate if they wish.
Yeah, Sheena was supposed to have been our guest, but something about Elvis.
What?
I don't know.
Sheena Easton?
Sheena Barnett.
Oh.
Something about Elvis was the reason she couldn't join us.
Elvis is more important than us.
Yeah. If Elvis is more important than PotentialCast, then...
Well, I was excited to see your post.
Yay! Well, good.
I feel like I should turn my picture off, otherwise I'll just yawn through your whole podcast.
Hey, what are you talking about? Yawn. Hey, now.
That's all I do.
Oh, we went to the water park today, and the sun just drained you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Morgan keeps saying, I feel weird. Why do I feel weird? I said, I feel weird too. I'm just drained.
Too much vitamin D.
Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
Excellent guess.
All right.
Sounded like you knew.
I've posted the link, Stephanie, as you were.
You're listening to PotentialCast, Season 7, Episode 15, Get It Done. Buffy travels to another dimension where she encounters the creators of the first Slayer who tell her that without their help, she cannot save the world.
Ugh. Liars.
The music. There it is. My name is Stephanie.
I'm Kimberly.
This is Gabby.
I'm Illyrio.
And I'm Jen.
Jen!
You did that very well.
Yes.
I've been listening to you guys for a long time.
Yay!
You know the drill. Love
First time,
it.
long time?
Pardon?
First time, long time?
Long time, yeah.
All
We will
right.
say you're better than our last guest.
Poor Paul. He tries.
That's all that time in the freezer
Paul
room.
is awesome. All right, let's do this. Holy. Oh, I was really hoping we'd get a really powerful episode. And
This showed up.
And then
this
this?
showed up. Okay, so Anya wants to get all up inside Spike's pants.
Well, duh.
Spike is like, oh, I don't know. Principal Wood is got like some serious wood for revenge.
Mm-hmm.
One of the Scoopies, one of the potentials commits suicide. And just when I was expecting Buffy to comfort everyone, she called the girl who killed herself an idiot.
You know what I've always loved about Buffy? She's very sensitive to the feelings of others, and she really, really watches her words.
Oh man, that was something else. I really
Yeah.
didn't expect that at all. And that seriously, you guys, when that happened, I was like, wait a second, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a portal to another what?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think
my reaction exactly.
I think this episode is an example of what I hate. When a show goes on too long and then they take an idea and they explain it too much when it was probably better left the way, vague, the way we understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, on the other hand, it is kind of neat that the Slayer was made as though these men were exploiting this young, helpless girl.
Yeah.
And so now the Slayers, they kind of take it and turn it into a power. You know, they turned it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that whole shadow puppet thing was fantastic. I thought that
was
great.
a cool scene.
I thought that was really cool. I don't believe that he never looked in that box. Your dead mother has a box in a bag left over, and you don't open it?
I think he tried, but he couldn't because he's not the Slayer. That's what I took from it.
Oh, I didn't. I'm dumb.
But
That's
she didn't
why-
open it with a key. She just ripped the lock off.
Yeah,
That's true. I thought it was just a matter of strength.
I thought it was her magic touch. But
Yes,
that's what I
me
thought.
too, because Dawn couldn't open it.
'Cause, yeah, no one else could. And
No one else could open it except for her.
Speaking of Dawn's magic touch,
Ugh, what about it?
Kennedy was in this episode again.
Oh, I know. Oh my god. Wow. Gee, I wonder why I wasn't crazy about this episode. Way too much Kennedy.
Oh, I want to punch her when she. Why is she leading them in their boot camp workout? Like
She's
seriously.
the oldest. Right?
Why is she the strongest? What?
Oh,
What the fuck is going on? I don't know.
'Cause that-
It's because she had
I
the
heard
most
that.
training before.
Maybe.
Pardon?
She had the most training before, I think, right?
Yeah.
Because she knew that she was a potential Slayer, and she had been doing the training before Giles came and got her.
I just thought it was like, because at first I didn't recognize her. I'm like, who's this new person training them? And I was like, oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. Kennedy exploitation. I don't know.
Not a fan.
So Chloe
May she rest in peace.
was sick
Aw.
and tired of Jack Bauer yelling at her. So that's the girl that Buffy saw crying in her dream.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah,
the first
these girls
Slayer
look too similar.
yeah, it's not clear. If it's not Felicia Day, I don't know who the hell is.
Similar?
What.
But she was the one
Why
from
is she
Lizzie
not talking,
McGuire.
by the way? I'm sorry, Jen, go ahead.
No, she's the one who was on Lizzie McGuire, right?
Sure?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think she was Lizzie's best friend on Lizzie
Oh.
McGuire.
Really? Oh.
Well, good for her.
I found her to be not very eloquent. I didn't like the way she spoke. I don't know. Kind of a bit of a mush mouth. I have a problem with mush mouths. Like, do I have to focus on your voice even harder than a normal human?
It's because she said hanged instead of hung.
No, it's a proper.
'Cause that bothered me.
No, but it's actually the proper verbiage is hanged.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was hung.
No.
No.
It's hanged.
Oh, well, then
And
I'm
you shall be
stupid.
hanged to death.
Then I'm the dumb one.
No, it's me.
No, I am.
It's me. So, okay. I have no interest in going through every single point of this episode because I thought a lot of it was crap. But here's what I liked. I liked that Buffy stood up to the three wise men.
You mean the three rapists?
What? Is that what you got from that?
Kinda, yeah, because they were the dudes from way back when, and they tied her down and whatnot. That's what I took from it.
So-
they were rapey and made the smoke monster go in her.
Yeah. Okay. So you think the smoke monster is there to represent their penis?
I
Because I thought the hammer was the penis.
don't know. It was wrong. You should never force smoke monsters or penises on anybody.
I agree with you.
Peni.
I especially love how Deb and Lindelof stole everything from their show.
Yes.
And a couple things from Press Gang. Yeah, so she stood up to them, and then, okay, so they're going to make her more powerful. and she refuses it?
Because she doesn't want to be smoke monster raped.
Yeah, but why is it always about rape? Seriously.
No, because it's forced.
Yeah. No, wait, no. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Okay. Let's back up for a second. If she wanted to be more powerful, though, then she would have accepted it, and then it wouldn't be forced, right?
Yeah, if it
Sure.
was wanted, then
Yeah.
it would not be.
And I understand that she doesn't want to be more powerful, but I don't think she doesn't want it because it's forced. I think she doesn't want it because she doesn't want to be less human.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how's that working out for you, Buffy? I'm just saying.
I know. The thing that came out in exchange was an interesting thing, an interesting development. It enabled us to have Spike go back to his roots
Mm-hmm.
and go get basically the thing that'll. Well, I thought the principal would have a much more violent reaction to him wearing that coat.
But I think it just solidified.
Yeah, that Spike is definitely the one who killed his mom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how, or I didn't remember how intensely I don't know, there's all these long pauses, and I didn't remember that at all. Or maybe I just blocked it out.
That stare down was simultaneously awesome and really, really cringeworthy.
Yeah, it's sort of awkward to watch him just stare at Spike all the time.
Yeah. Especially since I'm totally like on Spike's side here. And I'm like, oh, Spike, you are so going to kill this guy. Please kill this guy. Also, is his goatee drawn on?
No.
Are you
He's
sure?
he's in so many other shows, and it's exactly the same.
Okay, because even in that close-up, do you guys
Yeah.
remember Guardians of the Galaxy? Do you guys remember Ronan?
Yes.
And how his beard just looked like he had Oreos on his face?
Yeah.
It kind of looked like an Oreo beard. You know, like
No.
little... No? Okay. All right. That checks one more thing off my list. Yeah. Portal to another dimension. We have
So-
Wise Men, Smoke Monster.
Or let me read my fun facts.
Oh, thank you.
Get It Done ties in very well with Buffy's dream in the season 4 finale, Restless. When
Yes.
Buffy awakes in her dream, she sees the first Slayer chained to the ceiling, and here we are shown that the Shadow Men chained the first Slayer to the ground while they invoked a demon spirit into her. The bag that Wood gives Buffy is the same one she pulls mud out of and covers her face with.
Oh.
Also, Buffy tells Adam we're not demons. He replies, "Is that so?" Obviously referring to the Slayer's power, which is created with the essence of a demon. See, I believe this is what bothered me the first time I watched it. A demon is bad. The Slayer is good. How can the Slayer, which is a good thing, be good if she's part demon?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a vaccine.
Okay.
They gave her just a little bit of dead demon, and then she developed anti-demon antibodies, anti-demon bodies. And
That's a
then
stretch.
That's what? What are you talking about? This is science fact.
This is science fact.
This is how vaccines work. Maybe they were just vaccinating her.
So,
They were forcibly vaccinating her. Oh no! Watch out, anti-vaxxers.
two questions.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So, well, it's actually kind of one that's extended. So when Buffy's like, I don't want the power, and then the one of the wise men sort of touched the side of her face and brought her back or whatnot, did he take away her Slayer power?
No, he was just communicating to her because she said, "Tell me something I don't know," because she wanted knowledge. He
Oh,
wanted to give her power. And when she said, "Tell me something I don't know," he took her literally and told her something she didn't already know,
okay.
which
So
was
there's
the knowledge of what we then saw at the very end scene.
okay, and
Which is
then
there's legion and legion and legion of Nosferatu. Kind of.
yes. So, with that being said, then when the portal reopened and both Kennedy and
Anya.
Anya went flying,
Mm-hmm.
And Willow says, well, it takes power from the people that are most powerful around them.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's not foreshadowing that she is the next Slayer.
Oh, she's got to be the next Slayer.
I really hope it isn't.
I'm convinced Kennedy's the next Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
Christ on a cracker.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, that kind of...
Guys, Willow has to lose another girlfriend, guys. Of course she's the next Slayer.
Yeah, that kind of made me go, I hope she's not the next Slayer. Because at first I thought, okay, he's transferring Buffy's power to the next person.
Yeah.
That's what I immediately thought.
Oh, yeah, no. Something that was very interesting that they were telling her as they were surrounding her was that she is the Hellmouth's last guardian.
Yeah.
And that was really, really telling, I think. The Hellmouth is going to close forever, you guys.
Yeah.
And
once and for all.
Once and for all. And I think that, again, is a foreshadowing Buffy's death. She might have to, like, plug the Hellmouth with herself or something. Kind of like she did that last time, remember?
Uh-huh.
She had to jump through, whatever.
Well, I think this time it's going to be Spike that's going to do that.
You think so?
Yeah. I think Spike's going to do that for the greater good, like I said last episode.
Maybe. Yeah, this episode was full of kind of not so good stuff, but some really good stuff. Willow's reluctance to do magic, I thought she got over this already. Did she not? No.
No.
It's confusing to me. I don't know why it's confusing. Like they keep going back and forth with stuff. I don't like when they keep going back and forth with stuff.
What, with Willow being okay with magic, then not okay with it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she was not okay because she was terrible. And then
Sorry,
she was okay.
Magics.
Yeah, with the magic. She was not okay because she almost killed everybody last season.
Mm-hmm.
And then she started getting okay. And then what happened again to make her not okay again?
I don't
the
remember.
first came through her and spoke through her.
Mm.
Oh,
freaked
yes.
her out.
That's right. Yeah.
She's scared the first is going to come through her again.
Mm.
Yeah, she got them doll's eyes again this episode.
Yeah, and her hair kind of looked black. I guess it was just the way
little
she was
darker.
in the shadows, but yeah,
Yeah.
her hair looked black.
Yeah.
I like
And
Dark Willow.
when Xander pulled her out.
Mm.
In season 5, episode 1, Buffy versus Dracula, Dracula tells Buffy that there is darkness in her power. It is finally revealed in this episode what that really means and what the darkness is. The language spoken by the men who created the first is Swahili.
Okay.
Anya tells Buffy her role on the team is to provide much-needed sarcasm. This is actually true. In season 4, the writers noticed that in some scenes involving the main characters, some scenes involving the main characters could get too mawkish and sentimental, so they decided to bring Anya in to fill in the gaps left by Cordelia to keep things from getting too hokey. Spike also ended up serving this purpose.
Yeah. That scene was really uncomfortable.
Why?
Buffy's gone way off the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
And she's being terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell she's trying to motivate everybody, but
with negativity,
it's not the way
that
to
really
do it.
works well as a management style. No.
You get Willow to realize that Willow needs to sort of get over her aversion to using magic.
Yeah.
Maybe not in that way.
Jen, I'm going to ask you just to lean in a little closer to your computer. I think that's where your mic is.
Oh, here?
Or if you have a physical mic somewhere. I don't think that thing is working as a mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Just get a little closer to your computer door, and we'll have much better audio. Can you say what you said before again? Because I think we missed it.
Oh, I just said that the only part of the speech that I think is important is that she does need to tell Willow and some of the others to take more initiative.
Yeah.
Because Willow is probably the strongest one, and she needs Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I get that, but the whole waffling where no, she's not allowed to do magic because she can go dark, and but so don't ever do it. Oh, but we need her to do magic now. It's like when it's convenient for them,
Mhm.
then it's okay. And I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know
Ugh.
if Buffy believes that she can control it, or if she just needs Willow to believe that she can control
But then something awful always happens whenever things never go as planned, and something scary or wrong generally happens at any time she tries to whip out the magics, whatever. I don't know. I have nothing nice to say about this episode at all. I hated it, and
I
I
was,
don't.
I mean,
Ugh.
when you need to motivate people, there's a very, very simple speech I always go to. First place is a Cadillac. Second place is a set of steak knives. And third place is you're fired. And that's all you need to tell people. That's it. That's all. It works every time.
Oh.
I never really give them a Cadillac.
Yeah.
But I have lots of sets of steak knives in my cupboard.
Yeah, Buffy is not super motivational, and I think a lot of where I tuned out
Mhm.
with this episode and had to watch it again, and then I tried my hardest not to tune out again. I believe I've said this before, I don't care for Buffy very much.
Mhm.
And when something so Buffy centric is going on, I couldn't care less. And I know it's all super important, but it was really hard to force myself to, she portal and bad CGI and all kinds of nonsense going on that the smoke monster and a fight with air, and I just can't even. I just can't even with
But
this.
Spike puts his coat on and it like flaps in the wind like
Batman.
yeah.
That CGI was the worst.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think it was not only was it bad CGI, but everything was underexposed, so they had to have that to get that
weird.
grainy look.
It was so weird. Why do they do that? It would have looked so
Well,
much better if they had just not done anything like that. It was bad. Bad, bad,
I
bad,
think
bad, bad.
I probably think at the time it looked fantastic on screen, like on TVs
Oh,
back in the day,
God.
whereas now we're spoiled with amazing graphics. But
Yeah.
I think at that time it was like, whoa,
Really?
this is groundbreaking.
Oh, come on, really?
I think so. For a
Oh.
television show
Well, Star Trek
on
Next
network
Generation
TV.
had been on, and it had better graphics than this.
Hey, I'm devil's advocate here.
I understood.
I think it's very convenient that Buffy was wearing that sweater again going out into the desert. Isn't that her
That's her desert.
That's her desert outfit.
Yeah. It was really great. It was really great. So, Jen, did you watch this live as a youngin?
I watched the first 5 seasons, I think. So it started when I was in grade 9, and I did watch it through high school. But then when I went to university, I didn't have a TV. So I think I watched the last 2 seasons when I eventually got it on DVD. I think it's easier to watch the 7th season all sort of as one go.
Thanks for telling us what grade you're in, because now I have an ending song. Never mind. So,
Good Canadian content, I'm sure.
damn right. Here's the thing. When you would watch an episode like this, and this goes out to anybody who's actually watching it live, but anyone, when you put this in, or it comes up on the Netflix machine, or your Uncle Nefarious gave you a copy, and you're watching it after the previous one, how disappointing is this? I was really let down.
I don't know. I was I thought it was going to be a pretty good episode when the portal opened. I was like, oh, this is going to
Yeah.
be awesome.
Yeah.
All right. But then I was like, oh, that's it? Like, I honestly was left with, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It was like I watched The Matrix and I was just like, what did he just say? Huh?
Because
Like,
it could have been good, and I think, if you had put this episode like in a different part of the season, I may have warmed up to it a little better. At least like the stuff involving Buffy.
It felt like it was an episode gearing up to get us motivated to watch the next one, but it failed in its mission.
I think having Wood and Spike there, Wood and Spike. Having Wood and Spike there, I just wanted them to fight. It was like, why aren't you guys fighting yet?
Because that's coming later, obviously. Their showdown is not going to happen mid-season.
Come on, they could have a little preview.
A little teaser? No.
Little teaser showdown.
But yeah, I was just disappointed because I think this was supposed to be like the pep rally episode where we're supposed to be like, yeah, come on, girl, yeah. But it was just, no. It fell short. That's, yeah, my long-winded way of saying that.
Yeah.
It was not
I was
a
not
motivational
impressed.
episode.
No.
It was not a
Stuff in it was
motivational
cool.
setup.
Not at all. Like, honestly, the portal scene really disappointed me because I was expecting so much more. I really was.
Well, that's
The
where I
portal
tuned
scene-
out. That's where I tuned out fully.
Like the
Full
portal
time.
stuff got me so turned off that guys, we have someone who hanged themselves on the show.
And they
Like that's
glossed
not happened
over it.
before. That's not happened before. Like that's seriously messed up and important. And instead, it's just I don't think they dealt with that very well.
No.
Especially the way Buffy reacted later. Like that was, yeesh. And then
Like
this portal stuff
here's another
happens.
potential. I've got to go dig a
Yeah.
hole and bury because she was being stupid.
Although
Yeah.
you know what? She is right. Like she's had to bury 2 potentials now, right? Just 2? 3. 3.
This is the third, yeah.
Yeah, this is the 3rd. And one of them ran away, dead. One of them, it wasn't her fault. She just got caught at a motel, and they didn't know that she was dead. And this one,
Why is no one helping her dig these ditches or graves?
I don't know. Maybe,
That's
maybe
nothing
it's
to do with
something
anything.
She has to do alone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really wanted to like this episode more than I did, and there were
Me
things
too.
that
I
just
was
turned
trying.
me off. Things that turned me off, and it's another episode with that spoiler. I'm still waiting for that spoiler, man. Another episode where I don't get it. I'm starting to wonder if it'll just be at the end of the whole season, and all this anticipation is for naught. But we shall see. We shall see.
Well, there's only like 7 more episodes, so.
I know. It's crazy, you guys.
I feel like it must be soon.
Pardon me?
I said I feel like it must be soon, but I don't remember honestly.
Okay, let me read a couple more of my fun facts.
Awesome. Then we'll do some feedback.
Answering Principal Wood about whether the rise in school violence is normal, Buffy says the Hellmouth has begun its semi-annual percolation. Usually it blows around May. This is an in-joke referring to the fact that season finales, which usually center around the Hellmouth problems, are always shown in May, as American network shows run from September to May. The army of Ubervamps appearing in Buffy's vision consisted entirely of Camden Toy and his stunt double, made to look like thousands thanks to visual effects. Spike
Thanks to visual effects.
puts back on his leather coat, last seen in the season 6 episode Seeing Red.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's in the finale commentary that Joss talks about he went to like a workshop where he learned the special effects from Lord of the Rings or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked very Lord of the Rings at the very end.
Lots
Yeah.
of Uruk-hai.
Yes.
Is
And
what I think I
orcs.
told him last time. By the way, folks, when you're podcasting and your partner barges in and makes noise, it's a good thing when she brings you some white Porto. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Oh, we have some feedback from Val.
Sweet.
OMG, what the hell? The potentials are breeding? When did that happen? They must be stopped. Put a big bright no vacancy sign at Hotel Summers, or say we're fumigating for bedbugs. Something. I just can't with this storyline anymore.
The potentials are breeding?
Because there's so many of them.
Oh,
So many.
Yeah,
okay.
they're like all over the living room floor. They're all
Gotcha.
over Buffy's
The
floor.
freaking flop house.
And I know I can't be the only one who wants to punch Kennedy very hard in the face, right?
Yeah, true.
Ugh.
There has to be a line
Take a
forming
number.
by now. Oh, that's funny. There has to be a line forming by now. But I get first whack. I didn't remember which episode Drill Sergeant Kennedy shows up, but yeah, this was the one, and it pissed me off as much as when I saw it the first and only time. Getting kicks out of calling someone a maggot? Oh, F you, Kennedy. If I didn't hate you enough already. And then mouthing off to Buffy and telling Willow that she's stronger than Buffy? Oh, hell no. I may not have loved what General Buffy was saying to the group about poor dead Chloe. I'm sure the kid didn't want to be there in the first place. And I'm not sure how I felt about her power speech in general, but I still wanted Kay to shut the hell up. At least Willow said something to her to back up Buffy. And speaking of Chloe, geez, she just gets buried in some random field? Is her family even told? Sucks to be a potential.
All these girls, really, like their parents aren't looking for them?
Nope.
Oh.
Hey, man. What you gonna do?
What are you gonna
Is
do?
it at this time it is at this time I'd like for you guys to read a post that was made by our dear late friend of the show, Bob DeGrand. Over in the Potential Spoilers group, the topic of Kennedy came around, and I just loved his post so much that I saved it so you guys could read it. It also references Get It Done. Quote, I don't like Kennedy even as a potential. She's really obnoxious. Calling the other potentials maggots is stupid and offensive enough, even when done by testosterone-overloaded drill sergeants. There is even less excuse for a woman acting like that. Kennedy exists. This should never be acknowledged. Thank you, Bob. You put a big smile on my face. I guess I should say something positive about this episode. Principal Wood is pretty. I will rate this 1 out of 10 drained Kennedys that hopefully will make her back off Willow. Have a fun podcast. Later. Thanks, Val.
Oh my gosh.
Missy!
Missy!
This one is a doozy, right, Gax? The Hoffman tries to have Anya killed. Still sore about losing her and Hallie, it appears. Chloe commits suicide after a D&M all night for the first. TTFN, Chloe, you were awesome on Lizzie McGuire. Fun fact, I love Tigger. Willow uses her magics. It gets a little hairy. Dark Willow appears briefly for a minute, but she comes through in the end. Mayhaps Willow and magic will get along better in the future. Principal Wood gives Buffy a Slayer gift, one that he inherited from his mother and her watcher, a bag of goodies. Buffy gets to go on a trip to ye old Africa. As it happens, the first Slayer was created by 3 male shamans against her will, kind of like when Inca Mummy Girl was sacrificed at 16 by her tribe. The man has been putting women down since the dawn of time, but no more! Buffy wants to put an end to it. Women power! And then there's a parting gift, a vision. It's been so long since we've had a Slayer vision. Under that scary goat seal in the high school basement is a whole army of uber vamps. An image is enough to never make me sleep again, if I was Buffy. From Simone. Thank you, Miss A.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Got Bruce. Giles isn't the only one whose personality has changed under the new circumstances. Buffy is now the female leader of a secret paramilitary demon-fighting organization. What kind of life experience does she have to draw from to do something like that? Okay, Buffy only spent a couple of days in the initiative, but she had a whole semester to observe how Maggie Walsh did things. F-E? What's F-E stand for?
Iron?
Yes, it is Ferris.
The first evil. The first evil.
Thank you, Steph.
Sorry. I'm so
The
dumb.
first evil. No, that was actually quite intelligent. First evil works on gloom and despair, which is what Buffy sees when she comes back into the house, a room full of gloom and despair. While they're trying to get ready for a fight, first evil is already winning. Bummer. Bruce. Oh, man. And Nikki sent us an email. It was the last email, and then I'm going to try to play her voicemail from last time, which may have been about both episodes or just one, or I don't know, so we'll see. Nikki says, action-packed fun, but hey, where was Giles? The first date, he made a fuss about no one getting to serious business, and now Buffy does, and he's not there? I guess there just wasn't room for him and Robin and Buffy and Willow and Spike to all take a key role in the episode. Robin Wood, okay. I always think of him as Principal Wood for some. Buffy was justifiably hard on the girls, though maybe she could have given them a little longer to take in their grief. Although they are at war, so there's not really time for that. Her frustrations with them were legitimate, though her frustration with Spike felt a little out of left field to me. In the last episode, she's saying she's not ready for him to go, or to not be there, but now she wants William the Bloody by her side. Guess she's really feeling the pressure. The pressure. I'm really glad we got conversations with dead people before all this. Helps to have insight into Buffy's role of being the final one to have the say, to make the hard decisions, and now to lead so many people. Mm-hmm. Things are really revving up. Looks like an Uberbat party is out to get everyone ever. Looking forward to hearing everyone's thoughts about the Shadow Men. Really plays the patriarchy bad card pretty heavily. But now I guess we know why Slayers are female. But for their power to be rooted in a demon, kind of dark, isn't it? Nikki. Yeah, I would agree. That would be kind of dark. Thoughts while I set up this voicemail?
Thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was funky, eh?
Very.
All right, I'll just set up the voicemail then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I really love that shadow scene. I thought it was so effectively done.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is that what acid is like?
Yeah, that's really weird, isn't it? Okay. That's really messed up. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to play her voicemail, but we're not going to be able to hear you guys, so we're just going to listen. Okay. Is that okay, you guys?
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
You can give us the highlights.
I just came up with a brilliant idea. Okay, are you ready for this? Are you sure? You're ready. All right. There so needs to be PotentialCast 2.0. And then either Gabby, Illyrio, or Kim can take Stephanie's role, and you guys have to find 3 more new people.
I could not watch this episode
Oh my God, no.
again.
All right? Do it. All right, you guys are doing great work. Keep it up. I'm super stoked to be finishing season 7, and looking forward to the next episode. Bye.
Okay, so I heard that, and that's an insane idea.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe if... No, I couldn't.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't. I couldn't do that again.
I think I might watch the series again, but I couldn't do like a drawn-out discussion like we do each week. I probably will watch the series again, so I can watch it on my own time, just, like to enjoy it. Not that I'm not enjoying it, but when it's different when you watch it without having to do homework. I think I will watch it again.
I don't think I could.
No?
No.
Well,
What
I will
else?
say,
What else any highlights of the voicemail that we missed?
No, that was the whole voicemail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so although the annoying buzz is gone, I haven't figured out the best way to play voicemails through this yet, so we'll figure that out.
That's strange because the theme song played again.
Yeah, I know, that's...
When you play the emails, are you streaming them from the
from the
site
exact same device that I did the
Oh,
theme
so
song.
you're not downloading them and then playing them.
No. This is all going through the mixer through my iPad. It's a weird thing. Maybe it was too loud or something.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
Okay.
Tech talk.
Yeah. Trying to get you guys a little louder because I can't. The level on the recording thing isn't as high. I'm going to turn you guys up a bit. Okay. So, Jen, do you have any more points or highlights from this episode that you want to talk to us about that you'd like to bring forward?
Well, I didn't really remember this episode when it was posted. In fact, I thought the Get It Done was in reference to Stephanie just needing to find someone to do it. So when I came home and watched it, I was like, oh, okay. I think this is an episode that I usually just kind of skip over during a rewatch. But I was excited to see Andrew. I know you guys don't really enjoy Andrew, but
I love Andrew.
I do. So
No, the last episode, he was really funny, and I really, really like him now as being, you know, the ridiculous nerd.
Yeah,
I mean, he was reading a manual with a highlighter.
And I do love his board. And that
Oh,
he
the
just wants to
board!
be so organized.
The board. Oh, and how you couldn't really see anything developing yet, but who knows?
And that he's a guestage and not a hostage.
That was very special. Oh, come on,
like,
Gabby.
No.
You don't like
No.
guestage?
No.
Hey,
No.
was Courtney Love a guestage in that Uber today?
What happened?
Oh, she claimed she was a hostage because she was in an Uber that was confronted by striking Parisian cabbies.
Oh, okay.
French cabbies, and then she couldn't get out of the Uber for 2 hours or something.
Oh, weird.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, yeah, these episode titles, like, looking back, I couldn't tell you what happens in... I mean, these are episodes that we've recently watched. I couldn't tell you which is which. I don't... These Season 7 titles are not the best.
Yeah, I've noticed. Maybe they're trying to not give too much away. But yeah, get it done. Sure, okay.
Yeah, what does that even mean? I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, get her done is. I guess
Yeah,
we all know
that's what
that
I
is.
always go to. Yeah, that's what my brain always goes to. But get what done?
It.
I
The
mean,
act
know.
of getting serious, of getting ready. I don't know.
Yeah. Get it together.
That's a really poor title.
mhm.
Whose cat is freaking out?
Sorry.
Not
That's my
mine.
cat.
Why is your cat freaking out? Did your cat want to be on the podcast? Is jealous of you?
No, it's just that time of night where she decides
Oh, it's
to
the
wake up.
cat crazies?
Yeah.
All right.
Or
Well,
maybe
I'm
she
out of
agreed that
points.
this episode was not so good.
Yeah. Darn right, cat. And that's not just the Porto talking.
All right.
This is
Let's
lovely.
put this episode out of its misery too.
Yeah, I have to
for
go
the
like
love of
get
God,
drunk.
yeah.
Oh, and I'm doing a very special commentary thing that's going to be released on at some point this
Nice.
weekend. I think you guys will be excited.
Yeah.
I'm going to try a little pip.
Mm.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
I am actually scared.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm out of points. Anyone else have any
Right.
last-ditch points? Or I
No.
mean, if you have something negative to say, just don't. Did anybody have anything nice to say?
No.
All right. Oh, they can't all be winners, right?
No.
No.
Stranger in a strange land.
which strangely turned out to be a winner.
Really?
All right.
You really need to talk about that because that is so not cool. No, I disagree. All right, let's do ratings. And yeah, so hey, guest, what would you rate this episode?
Well, I do like, despite the bad CGI, I do like that you get to see kind of an idea of what's coming up. It's pretty filler. It's sort of just moving the plot along. I don't know, it's weird with Robin and Spike. I would say, I don't hate it, so I'll say 5 out of 10 big board.
Nice. Gabby?
I have nothing nice to say, so I'm just going to rate it 4 out of 5 velour mom tracksuits.
You gave it 80%.
She meant 10.
Oh, 4 out of 10. Sorry, higher. 4 out of 10. Velour mom tracksuits.
Nice. Those are the best tracksuits. Velour. I thought this episode could have been so good, but it turned out to suck a lot. So I'm going to go right down the middle and give this 5 out of 10 really crappy smoke monsters.
Yeah, I'm really indifferent towards this episode. It had potential to be a good or better episode. You're welcome. And I was just disappointed more than anything because I really wanted it to like this episode. I'm going to give it 6 out of 10 maggots.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there were some good ideas here.
Mm-hmm.
That just
Did not translate.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. I don't even know what I want to say. It's very mediocre. 5 out of 10. I don't know. Potential boot camps.
All right.
Is that it? Are we done?
I am.
Yeah. Did everyone go?
Yeah.
Oh,
Think
awesome.
so.
Jen, you went, right? You were the first?
Yep.
Aha, I knew it. She's the first.
You're the first.
You're the first.
Hey, everyone, that's what we thought. And sometimes we think good things and sometimes we don't.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
You can tell us what you think in many different ways. You can send us an email at
PotentialCast@gmail.com.
You can follow us on the Twitter at PotentialCast. You can go to PotentialCast.com. You can obviously join the Facebook group if it's around. If it's around, that would be Facebook.com/groups/PotentialCast. And obviously you can call us on the Telelo. That's 270-40-Buffy. 270-40-BUFFY. I think it's quote time, and I think our guest gets to go first.
I just watched the episode like right before we started, so I'll have to go with where do we put our receipts from Andrew?
And that's my quote. Gabby.
Let me see. If somebody else can go.
All right, I'll go.
All right.
Punch block combo. Cross block kick. Chamber your energy.
Ugh. Barf. My quote is, nice coat. Where'd you get it? New York. Who is singing?
It's Big Ed. He's giving Steph a hard time.
Oh.
Gabby, you went?
Fine. No, I didn't. I skipped, but here we go. I'm not going to lie. I hated it so much I never came up with one, so I'm just scrolling through. The Hellmouth has become its semi-annual percolation. Usually it blows around May.
Nice editorializing there, Gabby.
Thank you.
Very nice. Steph, did you go?
No. Smelled weird. Kind of like Grandma's Closet, but worse. I didn't know
They have
that
a
was
grandma?
possible. Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
imaginary.
they
Anybody
have
have any
everything.
honorable
She's
mentions,
imaginary.
or are we
She's
ready to put
imaginary,
this one
Grandma.
to bed?
She was once a ball of light.
Are we ready to put this one to bed, or does anybody else have any other quotes?
Nah.
We're good.
Jen, we'd like to collectively
We're beyond
apologize
good.
if this is the episode that you guessed it on.
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
They can't all be winners. Do you have a podcast or any other internet presence you want people to know about?
No, I'm on the Facebook group. I did get to guest on Heidi's Investigating Mars podcast for whatever the episode is with Paul Rudd. It was also not such a great episode, but it was okay. It's fun. So that's good.
And if anyone is in the area of Ottawa and they need to buy glasses, they should look you up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do it,
I
people.
I hope our city treated you well when you were marathoning.
Oh man, that way. Listen, I know Ottawa. I have in-laws who live there, and it's a lovely place. And the marathon was excellent. Everybody is super awesome and super happy and super great. And yeah, I love visiting. It's a really nice place. I love the museum. I take my kids there. We love spending time with the dinosaurs and the big blue whale skeleton. It's good stuff. That and beaver tails, of course, right?
Yes, I actually worked at Beaver Tails in university for a little bit.
Nice.
Oh my god, I was going to ask you
Did you go to Carleton or Ottawa
about
U?
beaver tails.
I went to Carleton.
There you go.
Yeah.
You've chosen wisely. All right. Hey, Steph,
Yes.
what's on the slate for next time?
Next time is Storyteller. Guess what that's about?
Oh, God, I hope it's better than this.
I'm gonna guess. Here's my prediction. You guys ready?
Yes.
Principal Wood tells a story. and it's
About
a
his
story
mother?
About how his mother was murdered by Spike.
But how would he know? He knows that his
Huh?
mother was murdered, but he wasn't
He
there.
heard from her watcher, because her watcher trained him, remember?
Yes. And how would he know what her duster looked like? He was 4.
Yeah.
I think
Anyway.
it's going to be an episode about that VH1 series.
Oh, yeah. Could be. All right. Cool.
All right.
Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining us all. We truly appreciate your patronage. And as such, until next time, goodbye!
Namaste.
Later, tater.
Stopping broadcast now.
Womp womp.